So, my dad's dead. Wow. Like, I've said that out loud so much this week, and I don't know, talking to you guys, all of a sudden I'm like, wow, he's dead. Like, how come talking to you guys almost makes it more real than, like, talking to family and friends? Like, jeez. And I'm like, I'm not even, like, I don't even know how I feel. So I guess, like, I should give you guys a rundown. I'm not going to tell you everything because it's not fully my story to tell. There's a lot of people at play, like my sister, my mom, my stepmom. Just a lot of people's own experiences, and I refuse to speak for them. But also, some of my experiences include these people that I care about, and they may not feel comfortable, having everything out on the internet. And so, I'm not going to be that person. But, my father was not a good person. I don't think he ever was. As an adult, for sure. I'm not going to say he was horrible as a kid, because obviously I didn't know him. And I think most kids, regardless of who they might become as an adult, need to be given the benefit of the doubt. But he wasn't a good person, and he hasn't been a part of my life in almost 10 years. Like, almost exactly 10 years. And that also tended to include, his family. So, like, my grandmother, all my, like, aunts and uncles, all except, like, one aunt. Pretty much everyone besides her and her family on his side, pretty much excluded me and my sister and kind of took his side of things. I'm sure those of you might know, having an abusive, narcissistic parent is not easy at all. Like, in any, like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Like, I say like a lot, don't I? Like, it's just not easy. And I don't know. I think I just held on to this hope that even though I hated him, or I hated who he was, I hated the person I learned, because as a kid, I really idolized this man. Like, I loved him. I was a tomboy because I knew he always wanted boys, and he got daughters instead. And so I was like, yeah, let's go fishing. I love fishing. I hate fishing. It's boring. And I played sports, and I was like, I don't wear dresses. I wear Alabama football t-shirts, and I want to be outside. Let's go hunting. Because I wanted him to like me. And, like, I was like, my dad's great. I hope I find a man that's as great as him one day that I can marry when I'm older. God forbid that actually happens. I'd beat a man before that ever happened. And so to have, like, some of these memories that were inherently good or fun or that I liked as a kid, that I was like, yeah, I love going fishing, let's go to the lake. But it's like, now as an adult and looking back to, like, stuff that happened to me when I was in high school because of him, looking back, it's like, that wasn't really a fun time. He was drunk the whole time. And one of his favorite things to do when he was drunk was, like, belittle me or belittle my mom and then tell me why they divorced, or every little thing he hated about her and all these things. And then to, like, come back and be like, you're just like her. You look just like her. You're just like your mom. But it's like, you just told me how much you hated my mom. But we're camping and this is fun. So, I don't know. It's a weird feeling now that he's dead. Because, there was a lot of things I was kind of nervous to do, just based on things that happened after I chose to stop coming around and being around him. Like, at one point, it was right before I turned 18, so technically I was still a child. And I'm talking like a month before my birthday, and I was at Target with a friend, and he never went in Target, but for some reason he was there that day, and he saw me, and I just kind of avoided him, didn't look at him, and I was trying to call stink. I was already kind of anxious that I saw him, and he ended up yelling at me in the middle of Target. He like was yanking me and pulling me around and causing this big scene and doing all kinds of stuff. And because I was a kid, legally, it was like technically like I could have called the cops, but it's like, what are the cops gonna do? Well, your dad's coming to get you out of Target, telling you to come with him. Like, you know, I didn't go with him, but it was embarrassing because I was with a boy that I liked. And then he did that. So it kind of made being in certain areas of where I live, because I still live in the same area that I always did growing up, it made going places, you know, anxiety driven, like never knowing where he'll be, or like, since I literally still live in the same house I've lived in for forever, he knows where I live, and like, what if one day he gets so drunk or high or something and so angry and he comes and beats down my door or something. And I don't know, it was just a lot of anxiety because he was an angry, mean man who was also a narcissist, who was hurt that his kids didn't want nothing to do with him, but it really didn't have anything to do with the fact that his kids didn't want to do anything with him. It was how that was perceived. So then he like flipped the story and made it as in mine and my sister's moms tried to like convince us he's not a good person, when we didn't need convincing because we were openly getting abused. I don't know, he died last Sunday. So what was that, the 17th, the 18th? I don't even know. But I didn't find out till Monday, and I was at work. And I did cry. It's kind of the only time I really cried. But I don't think I'm sad. Because inherently, because it's been over 10 years since I really interacted with him, I've like had time to mourn my dad and like the person I thought he was. But now I just feel like I'm angry. I'm so angry that even though I didn't think it was actually going to happen because he was such a narcissistic piece of shit, I'm so angry that I thought at one point I might potentially get like, and I'm sorry for doing these things. I'm sorry that I was a drunk. I'm sorry that XYZ happened. Like, I just sorry, even if it's not like from the heart. Like, I just thought maybe one day I would get that, and it's like that has been ripped away from me now. And even though, again, I haven't had anything to do with him in so long, dude, I'm still like next of kin, and so I'm still having to like do a lot of things and sign a lot of paperwork in regards to this man, and everyone's like, so sorry for your loss, and then if I come back with like, it's cool, like that just makes me look like a psychopath. And it's like, I don't know. Obviously this isn't something I really wanted or planned to talk about on social media, but I feel like if I'm not just like, you know, my dad's dead, it'll be weird. I don't know, because it's almost like he's been dead to me, and it's like inherently my day-to-day life does not change, like really, like maybe I can, because I don't think about him that often, and when I do, it's not going to be, oh, what if he shows up? It's just going to be, oh, he's a little dusty these days. It's just a hard thing to comprehend, and it's like the mix of emotions. I don't even know what to say. He was a bad person, and he died tragically. And it was an accident. Like, he was on a motorcycle. And, it doesn't seem to be that the accident was his fault. So, it's not even like he was openly doing something stupid or wrong when it happened. Yeah, I think I'm just angry. I'm angry that it almost seems like he gets closure in the sense of like death. Now, no one knows for sure what happens, if God's real, if heaven or hell, or if you just cease to exist into nothingness. I feel like whether it's any of those three, whether he somehow makes it to heaven, or if he's stuck in hell for eternity, or if he just ceases like to exist into nothingness, that is still like a version of closure that he gets to have before me. And I just don't think that's fair. But you know what they say, life's not fair. And I'm the one that still has my life. Be prepared, I guess, for the dead dad jokes. Not that I can think of any right now. Other than, this happened right after my birthday. My birthday was 2 weeks ago, so happy 26th birthday, Haley. Your dad's dead. He didn't give me a present in 10 years, so here's the ultimate gift, I guess. Jesus Christ. I guess that's all. Obviously, I feel like my videos have been sucking here lately, and I'm deeply apologetic. I've kind of been at a loss for inspiration, and it's like just stuff like this will happen. I don't know, maybe I can figure out, because I have a hatchback, I can figure out how to lay down my seats, and maybe I'll go car camping soon. Because I did say I want to go camping. So. Funny enough, I used to go camping with my dad. And here I am thinking about camping. I know I'll be okay. It's just a lot of paperwork, and he didn't have a will, and so we're having to do a lot of stuff that I don't fully understand. And it seems like he owed a lot of people a lot of money that I definitely don't have to pay his debts on. So it's just a lot. So I guess I'll keep you guys updated if anything detrimental happens. But as of right now, all I really have to update you guys in regards to my life is my dad's dead. And I'm angry and confused about it. But, hopefully, if you have a good dad, he doesn't die anytime soon. It's such a weird thing to say, I'm so sorry. And I hope you guys have a better week than I've had this past week. I've been off all week, so that was a plus, but it's unpaid. Didn't like that. But yeah, today is Monday, the day I should be posting this, and so I'm back at work, back to the normal, I guess, schedule, run-of-the-mill, normal life. Woo! Yeah, maybe we'll go car camping soon. That'd be really fun, I think. Probably be very uncomfortable, though. I don't know what I'm gonna, like, sleep on, because I don't think that'd be real comfortable. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I thank you guys for listening. If you have any advice, if you've maybe gone through something similar, and you have any advice to give me, I am all ears. And I hope you guys have a good week. I will see you next Monday.